What it do? What it do?
We're back.
Yeah, man, we back up in this here piece. Welcome to another edition of What Our Take. I'm your host, fair hostess with the mostest, and over there, my T double. I'm always right most of the time. I love it.
What up? How's it going?
Oh boy, it's been a long day. How your day been, man? How's everything going with you?
You know, I would like to tell the truth, but I don't know who gonna pop up on this podcast.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
You know what I'm saying about the work, but you know what? I'm still here. I'm still working, and I'm glad to be here where I am right now.
Yeah, I feel you. You might want to be glad, so I tell you that. But thank you for everybody that's joining, gonna join, watched it on replay. Thank you for coming out and watching us later. All that. Yeah. Make sure my lights on. Yeah, I don't care. Check it out now, later, whenever you want to. I like now, later too. But man, it's been a long day.
Just the banana now ladies. I love the banana now ladies when I was young, but I don't know why the banana.
You know what? Speaking of banana, let me tell you. So I've been working all day. We worked all day. I was very actually productive. But I've been working for Razzle Dazzle. That's why I have her on right now. I just got off. Brandy's still working for Razzle Dazzle.
Razzle Dazzle, apples and more. Just remember, Razzle Dazzle, apples and more. Right?
Yes, I promise you. So, we had some orders for today. So, speaking of bananas, somebody actually ordered banana candied grapes with Jolly Ranchers. You know what? Before you knock it like I did, I'm like, yeah, whatever the customer wants. I actually tasted one, and it was not bad. What up, Richie? What's up, Richie? Come on, man. It's the same link you got. Just click the link, man, if you want to join. The same one you got in your inbox. But yes, can you imagine that? Banana?
I can imagine what it tastes like. I'm trying to figure out how you made a banana.
Well, it's just flavoring. It's just flavoring that we put into the candy mixture. Okay. You know what I mean? But actually, you know what it actually reminded me of a Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy.
A Laffy Taffy. So yeah, man. Well, we've been doing, treats all that. I think she going to deliver in the neighborhood real quick. Somebody just picked up an order. Yeah. So Razzle Dazzle up in here today.
Listen, what we gonna do? We're gonna put that prayer up in the air so that to one point, that's all you have to do from this point on.
Man, listen, I need some other people to do it. I want to just count the checks.
Other than the podcast right here, you're gonna have to be able to do this and everything else.
But yeah, then we could be daily. Then we could be on daily. You know what I'm saying?
That's the next step right there.
So there it is. But Richie, thank you for joining. I think he's gonna pop on in a minute. I hope so. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. But yes, we got a lot to cover today. I think I had some good headers, you know what I'm saying? What did I have for today? I think we got a little bit of, let's see. I sent them to UTT. I don't never keep them like that. We got the AFC. We're going to break down the AFC draft. Saturday, we're going to break down the NFC. And we'll scroll on through the have-nots that we don't give a shit about. But I have them all out of respect.
Not the have-nots.
The have-nots. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna do a little bit of, some SEC, talk about them, Don Staley. Oh, here he blows.
What's up with you? What's up with you? How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
Oh, nothing, man. How y'all doing?
Don't try to come on here and show us out with your fucking man cave.
Nah, I was in the car last time, so I gotta come a little better.
Cut your volume off on your phone.
This is what I do. Hold on, 1 sec.
Yeah, hey, we ain't got nothing on this dude, this damn man cave. He got a Panther man cave for real.
So he wasn't gonna show his man cave, but
you hear me now?
We can all see it, right?
No, it's you. Can't say what? Say it again.
I said, can you hear me now? Everything all good?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, you were going through the Bluetooth, so I had to fix that right quick. But yeah,
he got the man cave. I ain't messing with you.
Man, there's so much stuff I gotta do in here, but it's coming along.
I ain't fooling with you.
So
you might as well cut your light back on. Why you cut your light off? You don't want us to see it?
Nah, because my Bluetooth, it's a Bluetooth light. So when I turn it on.
See how you do?
When
y'all connected and shit.
Okay.
Got my little fine. I'm coming for you.
My sound goes through the light, so I had to turn it off.
My birth, my bad. Well, welcome to the show this evening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's up, y'all?
just recapping what we're gonna talk about. You know, Don Staley got a little statue. Talk about her in WNBA got their preseason starting up, and then of course the playoffs. So we're gonna.
Okay.
But
Playoff.
how you?
I'm mad about the playoffs right now. I was watching that Pacers game, and how I'm gonna run Siakam in? He waited in the fourth quarter, and he only got 4 points. Like, come on,
Damn.
man! You out there doing cardio?
Pretty much, a lot of them have been doing cardio the last couple of weeks. I ain't gonna say nothing, and that was Curry included.
The first thing you did, you surprised me because you said you was actually watching that game. So
Yeah,
you like one of the 2 or 3 people in the
they're going back and forth. It's a good game, but Siakam.
It's on right now.
Yeah.
What channel? Because I'm watching the niggas game.
See, you don't have Fire Stick?
Man, I got 4 TVs right here.
It's on right now. This is what you got to do.
You know what? I ain't even worried about it. I don't even want to see that damn game because it's
It's a good
boring.
game. They're going back and forth.
Well, keep us posted. Keep me posted.
I'm done with them, so I got to turn it on right now.
I'm done with them. You heard me, but but other than that, we're gonna jump right on into it. I guess we'll get on into it. So let's see. Let's get to the AFC. Now we're gonna break down the AFC team by team. Now, if they have nots, we're gonna move right on the fuck along. But we'll give them their respect for a picture.
I don't even try to have that. Make sure
whichever one of us think they're have not. That's just what it is. If 2 of us, if 2 in the room think they're have not, then they got to go. Then they got to go. So that's how we're going. That's how we're gonna roll with it. All right. Well, first up. Hugh, the Bills. And if anybody say I have not, I'm deleting you. So you know this is my team. We're gonna mess with the East. We out here on the East.
All right.
What say y'all on this? This they draft class this year.
I'm going to say this. First, I'm going to be fair in this conversation. I don't know what they needed because I don't pay attention to them enough.
We didn't care about that part. But
exactly. But what I will say is what I always say. You know, that first round pick out of Kentucky defensive back, no question about it. They need that, I guess, in Buffalo. I don't have an argument with that. But you know I'm always happy from that second pick. You always know why I'm happy on that second pick, right?
Yeah, South Carolina.
Because he went to South Carolina.
Okay.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what
he got his papers from there.
Got the papers, baby, and you know he's a Gamecock. I always represent my Gamecock in everything. But I'm looking at everything else, and because I'm not familiar with what their needs were, I'm going to say you look like you picked a couple of dudes from Kentucky. So did Kentucky have a great team to have a draft class to have 2 people coming for your squad? I don't think that's real. But
I mean, they had some good stuff. They really did. They had some. They got some decent things. What you think over there, Mr. Richie? How'd you feel about? Because I'm a fan.
I can't speak on it. You know why? I don't really watch college football like that. I'm more into the pros. So
and that's fine.
That's when I follow
them. Okay, I got you. I got you.
On the draft too much other than how they do it wrong. That's really all I can talk about.
That's all that matters. But we ain't gonna get me all hype again. Y'all ain't gonna get me hype again. But no problems there. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, they added some good shit. So if you didn't know, now you know.
They coming off a great season, and what did they really need? So I guess they addressed their needs, and they'll be back next year. I thought they would need a wide receiver, maybe, to add more to.
I mean, they didn't get a wide receiver. No, cornerback. They did. They got one out of Maryland. Prather. I don't know much about him, but his name seems a little. He might have been all right. So they got Prather. That's what I will say. They did get a wide receiver. They got a tackle, cornerback, tight end. Damn, they filled every position. Shit. It's just gimme.
I want it all. That's what you said? I want it all? Is that what you just put that in the conversation?
Pretty much, but we already know Buffalo's going to do their thing next year.
Is that enough to get them to the promised land out the AFC, though?
Yeah.
Look, you know what? They're going to come out the damn AFC. They're going to come out of it.
Think so? Okay.
They are in 1 year. I'm still hoping and praying that damn Jake. Oh, he make me sick. But I think they got a good thing. They didn't need anything, but they did pick a wide variety of stuff. So I'm saying they added some good value to their shit. So they're not have-nots because they're my favorites. But next year, Allen, please, for God's sake.
Well,
shit.
two things. Everything I heard about this draft, everybody was looking at everybody's grades, and they gave him a B. So I give him stick with that B if that's what everybody gave him.
Man, you can bring back my team from last year. It don't matter. We still going to the AFC final, and hopefully we can get.
So you can get past the Chiefs with that team.
No, we're gonna hope so. We're gonna hope so. We're gonna hope so. You know, welcome to Miami. Welcome to Miami.
Well, I don't see Will Smith in there. Oh, sorry. You talking about I thought you talking draft. I was about to talk.
I don't see no damn Gamecock on here either.
That's why we ain't got anything to talk
about. So are we all in agreement that they are a damn have-not?
I can't say because you don't know if Tua's going to make it through a season or not.
Well, my big question on here is Ewers. What y'all say? He a backup or cut?
Oh, he's a backup. Okay, name the backup in Miami right now. Name the backup in Miami right now.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's the point. So you know he's going to make the squad, and in about 5-6 games he gonna play. Dude gonna get a headache and he gonna play. So just be prepared to get on the field. And
at some point,
dude could start because if this man doesn't get knocked the fuck out with these concussions, he might have to get welcome into Miami a little bit more than that, real quick. So and Biggers, that was a pretty good pickup as well. But outside of that, yeah,
Ollie Gordon the second was a monster 2 years ago. He was the best running back 2 years ago in the country.
2 years ago, what happened?
And last year, I think there was some
other
things happened, and so his stock dropped a little bit. So if he's going to go back to what he did 2 years ago, they got a great back. And I don't really talk about any team who picked a Michigan Wolverine for their first pick of the draft. Let's walk that off. I don't want to talk about
you better be glad you talking shit before Paul or Tasha jump up on here.
That's what
this is why I can't fool with either one of y'all. Like y'all be tripping. All right, well, we're gonna move right on along. Moving on over. All right, them Patriots. Lord Jesus, they ain't gonna never be nothing.
They need everything. They need everything.
I mean, they got like 22 people. Didn't they get everything? They got a whole women. They got what?
They still got 3 drafts for this year.
They got a whole offensive defensive side. They got 11 players right there on the draft in the field. So
man. Let's see. They did get Farmer out of Florida State.
They got Campbell out of LSU. I mean, if you're gonna get an offensive tackle, that you got the best one on the board or the second best one on the board. I can't argue with that. Got one of those running backs from Ohio State, and they had 38 of them, and all of them got picked in the first round. So
got somebody out of Vanderbilt. They upset a couple people.
They need to get the grade point average up. That's why they drafted him.
Yeah, but honestly though, what did New England really need? I mean, they're just a horrible team. They need everything, but they don't. Is there anything they could have drafted that was going to make them just improve a little bit this year?
Have not
more O-linemen to protect me. That's about it.
That's all you need. If you can protect me and he can get that ball out to
right. But they ain't got no defense. May ain't gonna run no scoreboard up.
Well, they have no choice right now.
You gotta protect your main asset.
Right now. Yep. So
right. I mean, you're talking about Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets. That's all that's in the East. I mean, when y'all won't, they used to run it. I just feel bad. But anywho.
So I missed the Jets.
No, we ain't got to the Jets yet. Okay. Here we go now. Here we go.
All yours.
Phil's getting another shot.
So this is gonna be Phil's team.
I think so. I mean, he got a little shine with Pittsburgh last year. He looked decent.
Fields in this conversation, knowing I'm a Steeler.
Yeah, he did. And this Steeler fan, because they ain't got no quarterback. They had a whole yard sale for all their quarterbacks and just got rid of them.
And they ran it with Rudolph. I mean, I don't get that.
I'm gonna drink on that.
Somebody smoking crack up there. I'm gonna take a sip too.
Yeah, we'll talk more about my Steelers when we pick up because we're not a have-not in this conversation.
Okay. I mean, they got a couple Miami players out of there. You got some SEC that came in there. They got 2 Alabama players and an LSU. I mean, the stock factor was pretty good, for the Jets, but it's, I don't know about Fields being a quarterback. I'm not a Fields fan. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not sold on him.
I love him.
They still need to draft one. They still need to draft a quarterback next year when there's a better quarterback draft.
Well, I don't doubt they're going to draft somebody next year. I don't doubt that. But what I think is, I love Fields, and I'm one of those people who, if he gets a shot that is going to be his team and they're going to build around it, he will be a superstar in this league. He just hadn't had that shot. He could, if he, I'm gonna be honest, if he'd have stayed in Pittsburgh this year with the weapons they brought around, and his feelings wasn't hurt, he would have been a legitimate spot in Pittsburgh. Now he's rebuilding kind of again in New York. Chicago never gave him an offensive line to give him a chance. The boy was running for his life for all his
every day.
And the first pick of this draft, the Jets got an offensive tackle. So they are going to build that line to protect that dude, and they got some wide receivers. They are prepared for the those running backs and wide receivers they have.
Are they going to lose Wilson though?
Don't know yet.
No, I don't think they will.
They'll keep him for knowledge.
So
coaching.
And as you said early in this conversation, they're in the East. There's only one team. You only got to get through Buffalo. If you beat the other two teams that's there, you can sneak in with a few games and have a winning season.
At least have a wild card chance, for God's sake.
So, that's it.
I mean, but the East, we're gonna see how that wrap up. Of course, we all know Buffalo. There's nothing else. Wasn't a damn thing in the draft gonna change any of that. So
nothing will change.
So moving right on along to the north.
Uh-oh. Let me get my hat ready. Let's go. All
right. You know who we got up? We got him up.
I don't talk about them.
What about Baltimore?
Whatever.
Baltimore got some good shit in there. Yeah, they did. And you know it. They got a good tackle out there at LSU. Malik Starks, they got a safety, baby. They did. They actually had a really good draft. I personally think. They even got Western. Out of Colorado.
They picked the second best safety on the board because they wanted the Georgia name. They did the second best, not the first. I'm going to throw that out there. Mike Green is going to be a beast from Marshall. The only problem is he has some off the field situations, but you know what happens in Baltimore? They'll cover him up, and he'll never have any issues again. You know what I mean? Just like they did Ray Lewis 100 years ago after he was about to go to jail for murder. All of a sudden, Ray became the greatest.
Hopefully, we'll see
in the world. They're gonna do that. Emory Jones on the junior offensive tackle, monster. This is going to be so. I'm going to give them some credit. I'm going to give them a really good grade. I see that they made it a B or B plus in their draft, and I hate that about Baltimore, but they always know how to draft. Ozzie Newsome know what he's doing, so that's how I'm gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, it ain't looking good for you, buddy.
It's always looking good for me. It's always looking good for me.
Not if you don't get a quarterback in there.
But look at their draft. What did they do? Look, they drafted defense because they know they can't stop nobody except us.
But all it is right now is y'all just sitting around praying and crying and begging, hoping this dude comes. You already know who coming. You know who y'all want. Y'all waiting.
Don't talk about. Are you ready to prepare for my team? We talk about Baltimore right now. Let's go. Now, next. Y'all ready?
All right. We'll still wait on your boy to answer y'all at some point. I didn't skip nothing, did it? Nah, all right. Let's see. Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals.
And the Bengals, they needed a little bit of something. They got an edge out of Texas A&M store. They got a linebacker. They got a guard. They got a couple linebackers.
Where's that one linebacker from? You see the second? Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
It must be from North Carolina.
Another game right there. You see what I'm saying?
But I care about them.
Hey, you got one more time. But this kid is a good kid. He actually started at Charlotte and then came to South Carolina.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he started in Charlotte, but good kid. And their draft sucked because Stewart, I don't have any faith in. I'm going to be honest. I don't believe he's going to be with anything he's supposed to be because he didn't produce at Texas A&M. He didn't. So
what about Brooks, running back?
Do you really need a running back in Cincinnati?
Not really. Get your damn quarterback together. How about that? Can he be consistent?
Listen, you had the best quarterback, the best wide receiver in the league last year.
He done been the comeback quarterback of the year twice.
So I think it's a really bad draft, but I hope Knight steps up and be the best player in the draft because I'm always representing my Gamecock because he's no longer a family member. He's a family. We ain't friends no more since he played for Cincinnati. That's how
family, but no friend. Okay.
We ain't gonna talk no more.
Damn, let's see how you do. All
Yep.
right. Damn. All right. Well, we'll move on along then. Damn. Just like go. All right. Y'all already know what's up. Y'all can have it. Who want it? Richie.
Don't let him talk about his boys. Oh, okay. So I can't talk about Cleveland. They need everything too, but they got a whole bunch of quarterbacks up there.
That's all that really matters.
So they got some trade capital for some quarterback needy team like the Steelers. But I wouldn't trade in my division though. But they got a whole bunch of quarterbacks.
Since you brought that up, who you think this is for Richie? Who you think Pittsburgh about to come crying for?
Maybe Flacco. Because he's got veteran leadership. He's been around a little bit. So maybe Flacco. They might.
Deshaun's out another year, ain't he? Mm-hmm. I don't know how long he's out another year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I want y'all to look at this, and I want y'all being realistic. We looking at Cleveland and these 5 quarterbacks. They have 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks on this thing. 2. They have 2 first-round draft picks here, a 3rd-round draft pick, and a 5th. Who you gonna cut?
You can't put Shador on your practice squad. You can't cut him.
That's your only 2 choices because
you're not going to do it.
You gonna cut a 3rd-round pick? Are you literally gonna cut a 3rd-round pick and keep a 5th round? So okay,
ain't this what I said the other day? Well, they cut him because I saw today where I don't know whether I got to vet it, but I did see where Shador had talked with
CFL.
The CFL. He's already secured that if I guess the things don't go well over here, he's gone. He already has a team. Toronto. I think he went to the Argonauts. I think that's who won the CFL last year. So, yeah.
So now, unless you get rid of Flacco, because Watson may not play this year. He still may be out. I think he may be out. So that may be.
And they can't afford to get rid of him. They're gonna keep him.
You can't just kind of. Well, again, he only got 1 year left in that contract, so they can eat that last year and be like, get by and cut him and let it go because they're gonna have to pay him either way.
But nobody's gonna want him.
Oh no, he gonna have to sit out for a year or so. But the question is, you're not keeping 4 quarterbacks, and you're not cutting a 3rd-round pick for a 5th-round pick. So what are you really gonna do?
You might have to go young. You might have to go young, like the Commanders did last year. Let your veteran go somewhere and coach up somebody else young.
Either that, or I think TT over there hoping they let Shador go and come on over there to him.
No, because we could have drafted him 7 times. So I'm not even putting that in perspective. What I'm saying is, how do you deal with this? You brought Pickett in. He is a Super Bowl winning quarterback from Buffalo on the bench. He did win a Super Bowl.
I was about to say,
I'm sitting there like I was trying to figure out who the hell.
Yeah, he got one, and Flacco got one. So we all know what that is. So Deshaun is not gonna play. You're gonna keep Flacco because you need that veteran experience in there. Who are you gonna get rid of?
Okay, well they gotta leave it up to the field.
I still don't remember Pickett getting the Super Bowl
last year. Philadelphia. He was the backup.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So,
but I think they're gonna, even if they do cut Gabriel, they'll blame it on their talent on the field. They're gonna blame it on training camp that Shador just performed better. That's all they're gonna do, and they'll take it. They'll keep them through the whole preseason and let them both sling it out, and they won't even have to, say anything on themselves. They want to defend themselves on it.
What they're going to do is pick one of those free agent linebackers that hit Gabriel and hit his knee so he can have an injury replacement so he can be out all season. So
now, if Shador cut a fool and don't do what he need to do in preseason, he will get his ass cut. I mean, that's only thing I can say is lay it out on the line, let them play preseason, both of them sling it out. And at that point, can't nobody say nothing when you get cut.
Mm-hmm.
No argument.
But
numbers don't lie.
You still got to give the veteran some kind of play.
They ain't going nowhere. Like you said, it's going to be between somebody. They're giving one of them up. Somebody's going to be a backup. Never cut.
I can see it.
We'll see.
So that's a pretty good take. I say TT
Cleveland Rock,
maybe.
Cleveland Rock.
Whatever. Cleveland Rock.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
Why not? Don't be quiet. It's your squad, man.
Let's represent.
That's your AFC North. Let's get it.
Let's represent. Number one, because I'm a fan, I've lived through this for these boys. We needed that defensive tackle because Haywood is in his 28th year, and we know, and we are building for our future, so we can't argue with that. You need that replacement because the dude ain't played forever. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Number two, running back. Y'all have to admit when we let Najee go, we had a hole back there, so there's no question. And Pittsburgh draft for
Warren is serviceable though.
Yes, but name a team in the league other than Philadelphia apparently that only has one running back.
Right.
So this is where we are with that. Now, the Sawyer, Bruner picks are pure Pittsburgh picks. Sawyer is somebody who's going to be backing up T.J. Watt, who's going to be just knocking people out. That's what linebackers in Pittsburgh do. And Bruner is the son of a former Steeler, and that's what we collect them. We collect them every time we look at. Mark Bruner used to be a tight end for Pittsburgh. We just drafted his son. Now, that black dude is 330 pounds. We're going to sit him in the middle of that defensive line. Ain't nobody going to move that dude.
And pray they keep the tush push.
Exactly. I need him tush push with that dude. That dude going to sit there. That going to free up everybody else. Now, the disappointment with the Howard thing is I like Howard, and I think he's going to be a serviceable backup over his career, but we didn't get a starting quarterback in our draft right now. I am disappointed in that as a Steeler fan. But if I look back on the landscape and how we think about it, the only starting quarterback apparently in this league that was in that draft was Cam Ward. That's the only starting quarterback in that draft right now. And we wasn't going to get him at 21.
Okay.
So,
okay.
That's my Steeler take, and I'm going to sit on that.
I ain't got shit to add to it.
Y'all got a quarterback situation.
That's it. And they gonna keep beating you up on it.
And you got to make sure that y'all can keep old boy. What's his name? The quarterback, wide receiver. The wide receiver.
Kenny? I mean, George Pickens.
Yeah, isn't he? Aren't they shopping him around?
We throw him in the draft to see if there's somebody who's gonna give us a first or second round pick. But we got him for another year. Where he going?
Nobody wanting him. Is TJ Watt, is he gonna play the game? What's he gonna do this year? Keep hearing these rumors. He won't now. I don't know if it's because of mud. I don't know, but
before the preseason start, you will hear Watt be the highest paid defensive player in the league because his contract is coming up. He will be the highest paid. That's why your boy Parsons in Dallas hadn't signed yet. He's sitting there trying to wait to see what TJ get. They sit there.
San Fran just paid tight end today.
That's a tight end.
Oh, for
real? I'm just saying, they paid him today.
Yeah, was it 4 years?
44 million or something?
76 million or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. 4 years, yeah.
So, but yeah, all they doing is Watt is waiting for Parsons and Watt waiting because dude from Cleveland got that big month contract, and they're trying to see who's gonna be the highest paid. And by the preseason, both of them gonna get paid. Why to be there? We're not worried.
Okay, yeah, he'll be.
Okay, if you say so, let me head on over here. Let's see what's up. We got some folk that came in for you. Hey, Terrell.
Whole family came in, my mom and my sister. Hey,
what's happening? Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you. Hey, Mama Thompson. Good evening to you. Thank y'all for joining.
Can't curse now. My mama on the pin.
Right.
Yeah, you got to shut it down.
Yeah, but Mama done learned me a little bit. I think she knows me a little bit.
You know she knows.
She know we respect her. We about to move to the South. Y'all ready to go to the South side?
Yeah. Why you trying to wait
that
garbage west for the last time? I don't know that. I'm just saying. My fault.
I'm just saying. You don't even drive to the South. So you just
I don't drive down south. No,
yeah, he won't even go down south. So let's take it here. Let's see what's happening.
Houston.
What y'all got with Houston now? Houston had a couple pieces they need to help them. Because they right there at the edge, man. They right there at the edge.
They're there.
Gosh. Now, did they get here with this? Did they draft well enough? I mean, I see a couple good things in here.
They drafted for need. They needed wide receivers because, of course, in the playoffs they were just destroyed, and of course, Diggs is left and going on to New England, so they needed wide receivers. And I think 2 of the first 3 picks they did were wide receivers, and I think from the same school.
Yeah, they got Jaden Higgins and they got Jalen Noel. So no, Iowa State. Yeah, both of them was Iowa State. They did get a couple corners, and they got a backup quarterback.
Okay.
They did get a quarterback. They got Florida's oldest quarterback. I
They're
don't
not.
even
They're
know
not
if
far away. They're not far away.
They're not.
And
They're not.
you should never talk about old quarterbacks. And they got a tight end from Iowa, which is that they needed something to back up. I had to slip that in quick with your old quarterback. So, and Mama, I ain't cursing. Leave me alone.
Late because
So yeah, they had a good pick. Everybody's saying that their draft pick was like a C, but I think they just drafted for needs. Do you get a C for drafting for what you need just because you don't get the splash name? You making your team better. I can't argue with that.
Right.
Yeah, you did it. But Houston, I think they got some good stuff there. Right there is just the will. Are they quarterback? Is he gonna be able to do it? I'm a fan. I love that little boy out there.
He had to throw to. He lost 3 or 4 receivers last season. And the offensive line started to struggle a little bit. So we'll see what happens.
He did what he could. I can tell you that. So we'll see. Good luck to them.
Wait a minute, hold on. Rich, you supposed to tell us they went to overtime. You supposed to keep us informed.
I didn't know how long we were running to. That's my
man, listen, we run till we done. Look, they had overtime, 103. Yeah, Rich, you fired, man.
I told you this was a good game.
I'm looking, but it still don't matter. Like, it's just prolonging it one more series,
I
one more
wasn't
game.
even looking. Even though the TV's on, I wasn't even looking.
It ain't none of them prolonging this and giving us another night of basketball we don't want to watch. But the damn coach. Nobody really care. I'm not a fan, so
keep walking. Best pick
straight have not.
They're still like far away. It's nothing to talk about.
Straight.
Best
just have not.
That big tight end from Penn State that we talked about.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah. All right. Have not. Thank you.
Yeah. These are have-nots too, but you were talking about somebody. That's all. These are have-nots too.
Man, it's a have-not except one draft. Damn. Are you serious? The Hunter. That's all we need to talk about. The rest of it does not matter. It didn't matter. Virginia Tech. They pulled a couple people out. Navy, Auburn, Tulane. Yeah, I don't even care who they are. But your boy. Let's move on.
Here's my question.
What's he gonna do? Play wide receiver, play corner?
He playing both. They gave him a number for each side.
I don't believe that. I think that's just something they said. He's not really
going to do it.
21 and 12 and switch back and forth. I don't see that.
Now, that would be dumb. Now, is there a legal? Can he have the same number on both sides?
He probably can, but I just don't see that happening.
Or does that mess up somebody else's number that's already on offense or defense?
Well, a few years ago is when they released those numbers. Now, anybody can wear certain numbers. It doesn't really matter anymore. Back in our day growing up, that 12 was a quarterback number. Wide receivers couldn't get it. Now you can get any number you want to get. So what's going to happen is he's probably going to either have 12 or 21, and he'll be receiver / defensive back, whatever he decides. Right. But my question on this, did Jacksonville give up too much for this dude?
No, not at all. You got a once in a lifetime type player, and you gotta pay that man, especially if he comes out shining like he's already got the accolades from college.
I can tell you who wasted money. That damn Caleb Williams. That was a waste of money. If you're talking about wasting some money after the fact.
No, I'm talking about Jacksonville trading Cleveland, all those draft picks, and the first one next year to move up a couple of spots to draft this dude.
Well, they know they're not going to the Super Bowl, so they'll have some good draft picks next year.
Yeah, Cleveland will.
Jaguars will too.
No, not when they give up their first round pick.
If you see a guy, you got to make a move for him. Okay. If you feel like that's a franchise changing player, you got to make a move for him.
Because so let's be honest. Even if he's 4 wins for Jacksonville, 4 more wins for Jacksonville, that means they won 6 games.
But we're thinking about having 6 years with this dude. Are you serious right now?
Yeah, but Cleveland,
they're gonna have plenty of time to draft and get who they want. There's gonna be people who gonna want to come and play with him. Can you imagine if they could get him and Shador together? First off, both of them will want to play together. But if that could ever evolve,
it could. If Shador gets put on the practice squad, it very well could happen. And Trevor Lawrence ain't been doing
years. Thank you.
Shador would never be on the practice squad. To put him on the practice squad, you got to release him and then sign him. And between that release and sign, he can sign anywhere you want. He'd be somewhere else.
That's
He
what I'm saying. You
will.
put him on the squad. You just said they got 5 quarterbacks. Somebody's gonna be the odd man out.
Or Steelers could come back. I know they had a couple of chances, but that don't mean they ain't gonna come back. Y'all got to make a decision. All you doing is waiting on what's his name, Mr. Man over there eating his mushrooms and shit. Y'all, I ain't even Rodgers.
Whatever
there it is. Y'all are waiting on Rodgers.
We talking about
Be
Jacksonville.
real.
Why are we still talking about mushrooms? We talking about Jacksonville.
That's who they waiting on. That's all they wasted the whole draft waiting on Rodgers, waiting on his damn decision.
How do we waste the draft when we got everything we needed?
When Rodgers is your quarterback, don't say nothing to me.
Okay, I won't. When we make nothing. When we make the playoffs again and win a few games, then you won't say
like he did for the Jets.
You're not gonna do it with Mason Rudolph and what's his name? Rodgers is washed.
You're not doing it with Rodgers. You might come out there and break a tibia first game.
I'm gonna go back to the Jacksonville conversation. We're gonna talk about Jacksonville right now.
Don't get mad because your team is the trashiest right now and still on the limb. Like y'all leaving out way the damn Cowboys right now because y'all don't have a quarterback. It's too late in the damn year to be doing this type of shit. We done had free agency. We done had draft. Everybody had yard sales. Y'all did nothing. So shut up.
Why are you worried about us? Just let us fall without 9 or 10 wins and move on about the season. Don't worry about us. Let's sit over here.
Y'all ain't got no court. Y'all ain't got no damn coach, much less a quarterback.
Nah, I gotta give it to Tomlin. Tomlin's that dude. Okay. Tomlin's that dude. He makes something out of nothing. Anytime.
Okay. They tired of just making it. I can tell you that. People are tired of just making it. The organization
out there
is gonna be tired of that.
They can't even make it. Can't even have over 500 record.
There you go. Because we got expectations. So that's why people mad. So let them be mad about our expectations. Because we expect to win the Super Bowl. We don't expect to make the playoffs. There are teams, no disrespect, who want to get to the playoffs, who want to get those shots. We get no shots, and Tomlin is the reason. So you better leave my team alone and let's move on to the next team in the South.
Okay, let's go.
He ran out of oxygen. That shit. Ooh, it's gonna be all right. So we got the good old Titans. I hate good old Pauline on here, so he can tell us what he feel like. I guess he'll run it back or come on the last 5 minutes. But Cam Ward, shit.
They got a lot. They got a lot to do, and they've been getting quarterbacks every year, and they ain't doing nothing with them. First they got who? Willis. He didn't do nothing. Then they brought in what's his name, Levis. He didn't do nothing. And now you got Ward, and
he ain't gonna do nothing.
He ain't gonna do nothing. I don't think
so either. I've been said that. I'm glad he was 0-star, got recruited. I'm glad he was number 1 pick. Stat wise, he deserved it, but I don't think he's gonna pan out. Backup quarterback.
Well, I do like the wide receiver out of Stanford as a pick. That was a very good pick out of for them. And I like it's a building, it's a foundation, and they know their building. So
the tight end out of Texas was a good pick too.
Yeah, I agree with that. Gunner. His name is not Taylor. Tyler, we good.
So all I got for them. We'll see how that. I just hope it works out for him. Good luck. And we're gonna move right on along. Who we got left? Where we at?
We're in the West with the Denver Broncos, and I will sit back and let you discuss your little draft that you got in front of your face there.
Awesome draft. I mean, it was an awesome draft. Awesome freaking draft. This was an A+ draft for me. That I think we filled a lot of holes. Being that we had a decent season and didn't have all these top draft picks, I think we did really do good. We got RJ Harvey out of UCF. I mean, Tavion Jones, Jadae Barron. Y'all already said. You was mad because we picked up that corner, and I'm like, man, we just locking down both sides. We just focused on defense right now. We're gonna stick with our old ass quarterback. Pray, do what he got to do. I know he old. I take it. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build around it. Next year's gonna be even better. So I think we'll at least get a playoff win, a wild card win this year. We ain't get no Super Bowl yet, but we got a damn win or two.
My only confusion is drafting the defensive back first round. I wasn't paying attention to your needs. All I know is last year y'all had two shut down, lockdown corners, and won Defensive Player of the Year over there in one of those quarterbacks. I mean, so I didn't see that as a need, but I did see a need as a running back, and y'all got one in the second round. So good for y'all. If Harvey was a running back, good for y'all. I can't. And any brother named Q is good with me. You know what I'm saying? Any brother named Q is good with me right there. That's all I would say.
All right, Mr. Omega Sci-Fi.
Did y'all do enough to get past the Chiefs in your division?
Nope. Ain't nobody gonna get past damn Chiefs right now. We need Mahomes to break a leg.
I mean, you gotta play them twice a year.
We need only way anybody's gonna beat them right now in the next 5 years is Mahomes tearing ACL, Achilles. And I do not wish that on him, but I'm just saying that's the only way somebody's coming out. Period. It's just not happening. No, I could be wrong, but I don't see it. Any given Sunday though, ain't the best of 7, so don't trip on it. Speaking of them bastards, this is a definite have not. This is somebody that I give a shit about that's on here. I don't even think they even got a Gamecock.
Nope. Nope. Not. The only thing I would say about them is they drafted for their need because they needed offensive lineman to protect that dude, which is a scary thing for everybody else in the league. Because now he got time back there. That's scary.
They had to use that for that 110 first round pick on anybody's offensive tackle.
Yeah. Anything else. So
anything else. 40 seconds. Milwaukee about to win 118, 111. Well, 40 seconds is the NBA. So
it's over.
Is it?
But
mine must be delayed.
I'm just saying it's over. Down by 6, 40 seconds. You're not coming back.
Yeah, I don't see nobody for no.
I mean, they got a game. They're staying alive because they've been getting whooped all series.
Man, ain't nobody about. We'll get to that in just a few moments. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the playoffs. All right, have nots. Ooh, this is a borderline have not. But the Raiders, no, you ain't sleeping on them back there. My division, but I think they over there building. Who they get? Well, Genty.
Didn't they get the running back?
Yeah, they got Genty. I got to deal with him twice a year. Man, listen.
That ain't enough, though.
It ain't enough, but it's enough to build around.
Still far away.
Yeah, they far away. They still building around. Who else they get?
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say they got Genty running back. They got Besh.
Pigs.
They got Besh at wide receiver from TCU. Good wide receiver, and I love the story. And again, if we hadn't heard the story, and everybody had, his brother was one of those people who were killed in New Orleans. Yeah. Due to dedicated. So that's always a good story. They did get pegged from defensive track from Ole Miss. I saw that in the 6th round. But you know what I'm happy about in the 4th round.
Hemingway. Go ahead.
Another Gamecock on the board. Tonka Hemingway from Conway, South Carolina. Another Gamecock.
I can dig it.
So every time you look around, you hear Gamecocks popping up from everywhere. I'm just throwing it out there. But we suck. That's what people tell us. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Look, to y'all, did you have a bowl game? Y'all didn't even play I didn't get invited to a bowl game bowl.
We did go to a bowl game. Why you want to mess with us? Why you want to mess with us? We was in the bowl game for real.
All right, yeah, whatever. So we got one more.
Oh, sorry.
They made progress.
Man, wait a minute. They did more freaking progress. They made progress during the season. With the trade.
Harbaugh is a winner. Anywhere
yes, sir.
He makes it happen.
Now they made some free agency trades that was for your tail, so they already made a big dent in what they needed before the draft. So I'm a little nervous on them.
But is he really better than Dobbins? Because Dobbins was balling before he got hurt.
Well, they just put a tender on Dobbins, so Dobbins gonna be back. So they got Harris, Dobbins, and Hampton now.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
So you know they gonna be beasting back there because you know he likes to run. And
how about runs the ball?
He got 3 solid running backs and
Marion Hampton with them.
Yes.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
That's a little backfield.
I like that. I like that Mickens pick in the 6th round from Clemson, and I never say anything about a Clemson player. That safety, that dude is a monster and the beast. Rondé Gadsden II makes me feel old because I remember when his daddy played for the Miami Dolphins as a wide receiver last night in number 86. Y'all can look it up. I remember that. So that makes me feel old. And I'm not going to talk about one thing that's been a theme all through the show. And what's that?
Oh God.
On the screen. I'm telling y'all better understand. But again, all these people are defensive players. But we putting all these people in the draft, but we ain't no good. Let's keep telling people that. Watch out. And the game ain't, the game ain't over. It's 118-116.
I just told you it's the NBA. And over here on Instagram, I gotta give a shout out.
118-117 right now.
See,
17
40 seconds make a difference. But thank you for joining over there, LWP 425. Appreciate you joining again. Thank you. But yeah, let's see. What's that score? Is it over?
17.
No, it's not over.
I know. I'm looking at the thing because I'm
now
on the.
Now it's 118-121.
17 seconds. That's plenty of time. Oh my God. That's plenty of time. Okay. All right. Well, something this dodo bird is gonna love. 79 SEC players were drafted. I mean, that's a collage.
Wow. Well, they're the biggest conference in college football, and there's only two conferences left in football right now. There's the SEC and the Big 340, or Big 10, wherever it is. How many teams in the Big 10 right now? All 340 of them. So this is not new. This is just talent over talent over talent. And the worst thing is getting better every year and more. And every team is pretty good. So I'm not going to raise the horn of the SEC, whatever it is. I just represent my Gamecocks and all them nice little.
How many did you have come out? How many were drafted?
Total.
You know.
We discussed that on Saturday because there's some on the NFC side we got to we got to add them all into the family. So
okay, not a problem. Not a problem at all. All right, well, moving on along so we can get to these playoffs because right now this game about to end and we need to get to these playoffs real quick. Let's see, Dawn. Just want to shout out. She got a statue. It looks better than that dude in Florida.
Oh no, that one with her standing there, that's not her.
I don't know who that is. That is her. She's won a Super Bowl.
No, the one when she on the ladder, that's going to be the statue because she's cut the one that's on the ladder that you see in that silhouette. Mm-hmm. Her cutting down the thing, that's going to be the statue.
So what's this one? Where is this at? Or
I don't know who that is. I don't know who or what.
That was
that's
with
a pretty
this
good
picture.
One. That's a pretty good statue.
That don't look nothing like Dawn.
It's better than that Wade one though.
That's better than Florida. I promise you. This was a package picture. So I promise you that. But we're gonna see what it's gonna be come out tomorrow.
Did y'all just see he scored with 1 second left in the game? Did you just
like 119? Didn't I tell you, Richie?
I just turned it off. Let me turn it back on.
It's over. Indiana won.
Oh wow, okay.
Indiana
so that means the Bucks are out now, right?
Season's over. Season's over. Oh my God.
They came back and won.
Richie, thank you. This was a good game. We would have never watched this without you.
So Richie,
told you it was a good game though.
Oh man, go ahead and walk us through that one because I'm trying to turn it to it because I was watching it on my computer.
Who's going now?
I need it all.
They're just celebrating now, but your boy Halliburton, Halliburton daddy about to fight Giannis.
Daddy wait!
I missed it. Oh my God!
Quick enough.
Halliburton daddy, all in Giannis's face. They had to hold Giannis back.
Man, you know what, Richie? I will never not listen to you again. You told me to cut it to that damn game, didn't you?
I told you it was a good game.
You did, and I didn't listen.
Oh, now Halliburton hugging his daddy. You better back up because you about to get punched in the throat. Old dude stepped it up.
It's on NBA TV, ain't it?
Yep.
I was just watching on Fire Stick, so I don't know what it was.
So.
Son of a biscuit eating bulldog.
Oh, now he's talking to him. Now he's talking. Halliburton, they apologize.
Y'all, this is live time. This is what we do. We're at the barbershop. The game is on. Oh my God. But while it's on.
You say I love you. He said I love you. Okay, good looking out. But Halliburton went down the lane and laid it up.
They still falling, y'all. They still fighting. If y'all are not watching this game, turn it to it.
No, they were just talking. He gonna tell I love you. He gonna say walk off and tap on his heart and say I love you and move on. That's all.
Man, your season over. Get your fishing rod out.
How do you go from being a legit team, which they were a few years ago?
No idea. Unreal.
Halliburton took him off the dribble and laid it up.
But didn't get to play in the Olympics. Oh man.
What y'all just noticed? They still fighting. They fighting again. They fighting again.
Let me fast forward to this damn what's the name? Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
They are fighting again for real.
I'm watching. I don't know if you want to delay. It's that serious. I don't know what happened. But this game is out of control. I'm good. I know they're watching it. I'm gonna have to keep some kind of control here. But that is crazy. What the season is just over. They didn't mind his win flipped over to the has flipped on over to the Boston game, so they can close this one out.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right, we back. All right, that's crazy. I cannot wait to see what Shaq and them got to say in a few on that one.
Back in the food.
Woo.
Shaq in the food.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Did you say WNBA preseason starts May 2nd? Did you just throw that up?
Yeah, I did. It was already up. We was like going crazy over here. We was on that. We was on that.
I'm ready.
People understand. This our shit. We good.
I'm ready.
How long you got on this?
Huh?
How long they got on this? So they ran you off at a certain time, or you can run as long as you want to?
I'll run as long. We run as long as we need. Now, if you need to drop, you can.
No.
We run. No, we running. We ain't got no time limit. We try to keep it into an hour. We've probably done an hour, maybe once. But we got to give it up.
I think Greek Freak just talking. I don't see all this fighting you were talking about.
Well, keep watching.
I don't see no more.
Keep watching. They're gonna keep. Ain't nobody get this one. They're gonna start separating because they keep going at each other. I thought it was over, but then they get in each other's face and they start pulling people apart and separating.
Man,
and then
Porter
or whatever is going to have very end. They have to separate him out the crowd.
Did you say your Piston game?
Yeah. Don't even talk to her. Let that go. Let's talk preseason WNBA.
I'm a Knicks fan, so
I'm a Knicks fan. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for the Knicks.
Okay.
I already put in my numbers. You laid on your numbers. We put in our numbers already, but I already got this series. I did go for the Knicks, so no, I'm just saying I was turning it back to that game. Not that I was going for them. Dang. But real quick, people, WNBA. Preseason starts this Friday, May 2nd. Y'all check them out. Y'all know we're a big advocate on women's basketball, so we're going to go ahead and throw that out there. Make sure you guys know it's from May 2nd to the 12th. Then we'll get the season good and started. So put some games up. Make sure y'all check them out Friday. All that good stuff. It's on Ion. I don't really know League Pass. I don't have that. So I'm going to catch them on the flip side. I hope I get to do it.
Are you going to be watching some Dallas Wings? And they're going to be in that local Dallas station that they did the Mavericks, and you get to watch every single game.
And that's all I need to do because I get to see Becca every single game, and I'm good with it.
Her first game against Asia? Is that what I see? The first game against the Mighty Aces? I love this. I'm going to watch that.
And that is Friday at 7 o'clock, depending on who's playing in the NBA. But I'm going to be able to flip it back. Have both of them up. How about that?
Yeah, you got 4 TVs. You can watch all of them at one time if you choose to.
We're in the same boat. I'm in the main game. I got 5 TVs in here.
See, I always got to outshine somebody.
Yeah, it's how it is.
Iteration going on in here.
You know what I mean? Yeah, TT, sorry. I don't even know.
Burn a lot of electricity.
What? Really, like cut off all 4 of them.
Right.
All right. But NBA playoffs. So we're going to leave the W. Y'all watch them Friday.
Yo, let me ask you on that series. Cleveland, Miami. Is Cleveland that good or Miami that bad?
Cleveland is that damn good. Now, before TT same thing, because he about to talk trash, so let me get my shit in. I've been with Cleveland since day one, preseason NBA. You can go back, catch the reels, anything. TT knows it. I told him off gate, Cleveland is winning it this year. He did not believe me. We went 60-0 before we even lost the damn game. And I told him he won't listen to me, These blowouts are real. He thinks they're going to beat Boston. They're not. Boston all banged up now.
Boston banged up. A few blow-ups too.
Boston's banged up now, but he's banged up now, which is what I need, even more incentive. You put your hand on your face, I don't care. Hands on your knees. But this is a real damn deal. This is who's going to win the NBA Finals. Period.
I can't see it. You know why?
I've been with it since the beginning. I'm sticking with it.
You don't know what Donovan Mitchell you're gonna get night to night.
Garland
You don't know what you're gonna get night and night with Garland if he's playing or if he's not playing, and if he is playing, you don't know what
But
you're gonna
Donovan
get
don't
from him.
have to score 30 points like LeBron every single game. You see, 22 still gave you 138, 83 win. Yes, the Heat are not the best team. You know what I mean? If we didn't have a play-in, they wouldn't be there, period. And so I get it, but we'll see next round. But they're not to be played with. Y'all keep questioning them all year, and they keep proving it. I don't know what else you got to do to prove my love. Every day, I got to fight. Prove my love.
Y'all got some depth, though. I give you that.
I got nothing but love. I don't know my 5 heartbeats. You better keep playing.
I'm just saying. I'm playing on them. Put some respect on the Cavs.
How can you say the Magic that bad though? I can't see a playoff team just being that bad to get blown out like that.
What do you mean? Okay, you can't see. Did you watch the game too?
Yeah.
You saw it? What you mean?
Here's what you missed.
You can't see it. You saw it.
Here's what you're missing. Cleveland was a better team than Miami. Much better. Miami doesn't have the talent they usually have. And usually they go further because they have Jimmy Buckets on their team who can put him on his back and carry him a couple around. They don't have that right now. They don't have that anymore. So Miami was like a shell of what they're going to be, but they're going to be better next year because they're going to have Giannis.
They got to get somebody else in there.
They're going to have Giannis.
The Bayou needs some help. He can't do it by himself.
So he ain't it. You know what I'm saying? He'll have you one good night and the next night he won't do nothing for you.
Now what we saw Cleveland in their series, and we just saw Indiana in their series. So nobody's gonna be fresher. That's who play each other the next round. Nobody's gonna be fresher than
and this is gonna be a blowout too. That series is definitely gonna be a blowout.
This is a better matchup. It's an even squads are across the board around the same. Cleveland just been playing better. We're gonna see what happens. And she is right. She has been on Cleveland's bandwagon since 1-0. I'm not gonna say that, but no, Cleveland is not 60 points better than anybody else other than Miami in this playoffs. They are not.
I say they're gonna blow them out by 60 points. I'm not saying they're going to 70-37 at halftime. I'm not saying it's gonna be that, but they will win, and they may even win it in 6. I'll give them 6. I'll put a little respect with Halliburton. But y'all ain't even talking about their defense.
They played Miami. They ain't got no offense.
The season. Forget that this whole little series they had. Don't act like what they ain't do this year. You know what? I'll let it speak for itself.
But here's the bottom line: it don't matter what they do until they put a ring on it. If they ain't put a ring on it, I don't care what that is.
So, a ring about to get put on there. They can't.
You really think if they get to the finals, say against Golden State, they'll beat Golden State?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oklahoma City.
I don't even think Golden State
or OKC, exactly. Or
OKC, no. You said you picked the team you wanted to say, but they going to the finals. If they had to go against the Warriors, yes, they will win. OKC, I don't think so. I think it would go to 7, but I think OKC could lose it because of their immaturity, because they're young. It could come out at some point.
There's the maturity in Cleveland.
We're gonna throw some other teams out there. If it's the Clippers, if it's the Nuggets, they'll beat both of them too.
They'll beat the Nuggets. The Nuggets is just out of wash right now. Okay, they got no coach. They just all discombobulated. Now the Clippers. Now the Clippers. We gotta see if old boy is still playing or is he on the bench? Did he get hurt? But let's first off, can the Clippers come out? We're not even saying the Clippers are about to come out of this thing.
No, I'm just throwing different teams out there because
they can't beat the Clippers. They can't beat the Clippers. I don't think, not with the healthy Harden and your boy.
And Kawhi is hot now. Kawhi's been chilling all season.
Now if Kawhi got a low manage,
he's balling.
Now if he got a low manage, it's a wrap.
He won't low manage in the playoffs.
But they could beat Denver. They could beat Denver right now because Denver's just discombobulated.
My whole thing is this: they ain't getting past Boston, so we ain't got to worry about what they do against the West. I ain't even worried about that right now. They ain't gonna get past Boston.
Boston better get healthy.
Oh yeah,
right.
Better get healthy.
Tatum was hurt up. Brown's hurt up. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have both them guys out there.
You better have them finish the series so you can get some rest.
Well, all I'm gonna say is this: once Boston wins, and I hope New York is gonna be a very good second round series. I love to see Boston versus New York, and we're gonna see Indiana, Cleveland. So It is what it is. I just don't. As I said all year, I don't see it. The vision is not in front of me. I don't see it, but that doesn't mean it can't happen.
Right.
I don't see it.
I'm usually right though. Ain't I, TT?
What did I say? Right. I'm always right most of the time.
The rest of the time, I guess it's me. He always loses when it comes down to some stuff that's going on. Okay. But y'all watch it. Y'all wait and see him. It is what it is. I ain't gonna
put him out?
They about to put him out tonight. Did they? Did they win?
It ain't over that I know.
It ain't over. It's still going.
9:53 in the third.
Yeah. So they need to put him out. We need to get this over with. Detroit's winning right now, but New York need to go and put this out because they need to rest. They need to rest. You know, we don't need your boy to get hurt. That's what always happened. He ended up hurt, done twisted his ankle on the layup. And we don't need those problems this year.
Yo, you know who's playing insane ball right now?
Who?
Cat for New York is going off. Like,
I don't know where he came from because he wouldn't have got traded. He wouldn't have got traded if he was doing that.
He wasn't doing it in Minnesota like that. I mean, he was having some games, but he
wouldn't have got traded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wouldn't have got traded.
As a Mavs fan, did you realize you got less for Brunson than you got for?
I know they're kicking themselves.
You got less for Brunson.
Come through there.
You got for Luka. You got nothing for Luka.
They had Luka. Like,
you don't remember that picture I put up when we drafted the girl for the W? For the W?
Brunson, Luka, y'all get nothing for it.
When Beckers got drafted, I posted a picture on our podcast and I said, it had them three in the background. I said, Dallas, don't fuck this up. Don't trade her too. So no, I already get it. Yes, I'm hurt. They got rid of Brunson a long time ago. I get it. Whatever.
Brunson wasn't playing like that when he was there, but
he wasn't. But he had the potential. He had the potential. It was there, and you could see it. It was no reason to get rid of him.
He was doing it this last year.
Yes, he was.
You could see he was doing it. So, but they would have had to make a decision between him and Luka eventually because they couldn't have played. Both of them couldn't play that together. So it would have happened.
It would have been an easier route to the championship. The one year they did, that's all I'm saying. It would have been a little easier.
I'm gonna start sporting my Nico t-shirt. Let's go.
Man, I hope Nico. Anyway, they're gonna wrap this up. They're about to wrap this up. 59-53, third quarter. Come on, Nick. Let's get it. We'll talk about it Saturday.
Popped up in the set right now. Okay.
Who in the set? Who in? Oh man, listen, Paul. Man, you should have been on here. Where you been, Paul? What's happening? Thank you for joining. Turn up on Tuesdays. You know how we do.
This series gonna be over. This series gonna be over after the night. Celtics they gave Orlando a game to make them feel good and said, "Oh yeah, y'all made a playoff game. Y'all taking the next step. Y'all made it. Now y'all won one, and the next year y'all can win a series."
They got a few pieces to build on.
Yes,
you got Wagner. You got Bencaro. You got some ballers to build on. But you need more than that to get past Boston and get past Cleveland, to get past anybody that's a contender.
Boston got injuries. Y'all ain't hearing me. They got injuries, and they're gonna die by that damn three.
They got Mickey and they got Minnie and they got Goofy and the rest of the people in the Walt Disney World. But the point of this right now, they are a young team and they're going to be better. And y'all can laugh all about them all you want. Give them a year or two. Start playing back, putting them pieces together. They'll be back. They'll be in there.
Right.
So.
Yeah, they'll be in there. Montero, he'll be in there for a little bit. Just got off work, off the plantation. I remember them days. I'm glad you off, man. Good gracious. But y'all can say what you want. Cleveland, yeah, they'll go where they need to, but Cleveland will take care of them if they make it there.
Cleveland ain't gonna even see them. They ain't even.
Think Indy gonna run them off?
Run them. Look at that. Run them, baby.
And we just saw this, and we just witnessed this live on air. Oh, Paul, if you did not see the ending of that game, if you don't jump on something, YouTube real quick. Yeah. Your boy just won the game, came back. So that series is over. It's a wrap.
Pacers. And we'll see you next round.
And we'll see Giannis. We'll see you in LA.
Giannis.
Giannis is out here. See him fighting. He'll never do it like that. He's an upstanding gentleman of the NBA.
He might stay, but they're gonna get him some more help.
What they gonna get?
They can't even afford it.
You got Lillard that's been hurt. You know what I'm saying? Lopez is serviceable. So they
Lopez
all right.
needed. Speaking of him being out,
His career's over.
Brunson is a damn
You think so?
flopper. No, you will not. Paul, you gonna come on disrespecting just like that? Brunson is not a flopper. Go ahead now. We gonna talk about floppers, and you gonna.
Now
And
I read that as Hooper, which I agree with. But flopper, I don't know about that.
Only flopper out there is that King James that you bow down to.
Let's move on.
Hell, don't throw it. Yes, and Giannis is gonna dip.
Oh, okay.
Well,
we don't need him in Dallas. We got enough 7 feet, folks.
We're gonna say this about Dame. It's Dame time. It's time to retire.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because he's out for next year,
So it's time for
It's
him
an
to continue his
Achilles.
rap career.
Yeah,
Have
to
to.
start his rap career.
Yeah, he can go in the studio on the Achilles with the boot. He ain't gotta. He can sit
Boot
down
on.
and just kill it. So
Boots on the ground.
listen, man, that's a horrible injury, and that's a horrible injury at his age and stage of his career. And it's a
It's
2-year injury now. And
Man.
Basically what you gonna do? You out at the end of this year. That means you out all of next year. So
Yeah, done.
it's
Go
done.
ahead and wrap it up. We understand. We appreciate it. Giannis is out of there. If he stays here, dummy. That's
Milwaukee gonna have to blow this up to start this over. That's what's gonna end up happening. They're gonna have to blow this up to start this over. They got a championship in this little run. They did their thing, and let's just move on. Start over.
I hope they do, because they're gonna do something. We're gonna see how, but we're gonna move it on over. See how the West is gonna be won.
Okay.
We already got a sweep. Yeah, his sweep
They look good. OKC looks good. They look amazing right now.
Man, listen. No, they won't beat. No, Cleveland won't beat them.
No.
I understand. I do.
Now we're gonna talk about this, but we also know there was an injury that threw a couple of these games off, because these games were much closer than they should have been, and this is without somebody in this game. We ain't gonna bring his name out because he might shoot me. I don't want him to bring his guns out and shoot me. I'm not gonna call his name. But what I'm gonna say is this: he didn't play, and they lost by 2. They missed him, and there's a couple of games. That game before that, they were up by 30, and he got hurt. Come on, OKC, we know is a better team, but Memphis could have won a couple of these games too.
Yeah, but you gotta think about this. Now, I understand what you're saying, but he only had one game that he was hurt on. The last one.
OKC is official.
Okay, it's official. What did he do game 1? What did he do game 2? It's 4-0. It was a sweep, man.
But he got hurt in game 3 when they're up by 30.
What did he do in game 1 and 2 to win a game? Is my question. You like it's unfair. He did not win.
I didn't
fully
say
healthy 1 and 2.
I didn't say nothing was unfair, but you can't win the series in the first 2 games. You didn't win. The series ain't over.
He needed to win a game. He didn't even win a game. So I don't think his injury was going to help this series. If he hadn't got hurt, they were still going to get swept.
They were up by 30. You thought they were going to. You thought they were going to let him come back with him playing a healthy job when they had to go to.
It was third quarter. Was it? And it was third quarter when he got hurt.
Yes.
This is the NBA. There's 4 other players on the team. There's no reason that they shouldn't have came back from 30 to have beaten them. They even when he's one player, man.
Excuse me. Miami had 5 players on there. They lost by 60. So what's the
All
point?
I'm saying is that for them to come back from 30 back, that is a testament to their team, not a testament because John got hurt.
Right.
Well, it may be
in game 1 or 2.
But the fact that John got hurt contributed to the fact that they lost. That's the point.
No, I don't think so. They lost.
That couldn't be OKC either way.
No,
they wouldn't be OKC either way.
Tell him, Paul.
I love John, but let me go over here. Let's see what he's talking about. So first, he when we go back, he said Dame's pride cost him a damn chip. He shouldn't have left Portland 10 years ago. He should have left Portland 10 years ago. He did. He stayed there too long. Everybody know that. That's because they put a hit on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That is it. No. I get it. Okay,
Memphis about to do the exact same thing. Exactly.
No, they wasn't. Memphis went back. So they played 3 games away from home. They didn't have not one home game in any of those first 3 games.
No, there was 2 in OKC and 2 in Memphis, and Memphis was going to have stay home and win those games.
Memphis need a few more pieces. Who they got? They got Bain playing at a decent level. They got Jackson playing at a decent level. and Ja, but that ain't enough to beat OKC. You gotta have,
they don't have a squad to win the championship, but they had a squad to go 6 or 7 games in this series, and they could have done that without that injury.
If they had one game one or game two, I would have said okay, but I just don't see it. And till today, I've had every score running. They've beaten them handily by 20 plus every game. So I don't understand.
Not the last two. So go back
not
to
this last one. But
no, this one
and this is sad. But the thing is that y'all didn't even play, and they even came closer.
Yes, but
they did better as a team.
My point is because they did this because they knew they didn't have Ja. Before that, in their third game, they were depending on it. When he got hurt, they were shell shocked. They didn't have anybody who could score. That's why they lost game 3. Game 4, you can prepare without the dude because you know he's not playing. They
played 1, 2, and 3. They got their ass whooped. They didn't play good enough. They ain't good enough, and they played their hearts out game 4 because it was do or die. They left it all on the court. They were going to get beat by 20 plus. 3 of the 5, even if they went to 6, 5 of them they would have got busted. I don't understand why you could even think that.
But it shouldn't have been a sweep. That's all I'm saying.
It was.
But congratulations to OK and C.
It was. Wasn't Ja. 2 other key players were out too. That's true. They definitely needed more help for their key 3. Man, they went Dallas.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Oh, good hell. Everybody whooped our ass. I don't care. We lost everybody. We traded out. We got gypped this year. It's horrible. It is what it is. I'm not trying to defend it. So kick rocks. Kick rocks. How about that? And on that note, we're going to leave this series because the series left Ja. Sorry. Maybe next year. Shoot him up, bang, bang. And he needs to go and pay that fine. Right now. Yeah, tell Ja to pay that fine in ones. I'd bring him back like nickels.
The greatest ending to a playoff game to have ever happened in the history of the sport right there.
That one wasn't it, but this one right here.
The greatest ending to a game and the playoffs in the history of basketball. The first time it's ever happened that a game ended in a alley-oop dunk in the playoffs.
That was insane. And if you look at the game, that 1 second held longer than it should have. That 1 second held. Go back and look at it.
How long did it hold? 4 seconds.
But you can't complain that was home court because they were playing in LA.
Nah, it's just the refs decided that. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and look, that was over 1 second when he got the ball off the rim and dunked it.
But he didn't really dunk it. He kind of tapped the rim. It wasn't a full grab the rim dunk. But he got it off. He got it
that I consider a dunk. For real.
I would think of it this way. If they hadn't called it a score, it wouldn't have been overturned. If they had blew it and said no basket and had to go look, they wouldn't have been able to overturn it no more than they could overturn it by calling it a basket. It was just that close.
It was.
They ain't got no digital like they do on the on the NFL. NFL, they gonna give us if they got the first down or not. They need to get something that laser sharp to let us know if it went the hell in. That's all I'm saying.
All we know is this series is the best series in NBA, tied at 2-2.
It is, Paul, and it makes it worse when you see how LA came back in the fourth. Listen, I'm gonna talk about that in a second. That was NC State against Houston.
Correct. Lorenzo Charles. That's exactly what happened. Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tell you, LA had to play everything that they not LA. He about to get me over here. I'll get to you in a minute, buddy. We're gonna get to you, LA. But this game, it was a great series. Who y'all think gonna win it?
I still got Denver in 7.
I can't say that. I say the Clippers. They got so much depth.
And oh boy, he went on load management. What do you do?
Jokic playing out of his mind.
There you go.
Yeah. It's just not enough. Murray had a good game the other day. He did some.
He's up and down, up and down. You know, he's not what he was before when they won the chip.
No. Clippers. Yeah, I can't really deny the Clippers. I'm going for the Nuggets. I think that's who I got down. Is that who I had down?
We got Nuggets. Yeah.
All right. I think I had the Nuggets. I'm gonna stick with it. I think they could pull it out. I just don't know why anything happened to us. The ankle's over. It's over. It'll be a medium sprain. But this game right here. That game getting a little good. The Knicks still in the third though.
See, I'm watching Boston.
The winner is beating OKC.
That's Denver and the Clippers. That's what he's saying. The winner of that series will beat OKC. That's what Paul's saying. Oh, you want me to say something about this Laker Timberwolves? Are you expecting me to say something about this?
I mean, who's going to win tomorrow night? Who's going to pull
it out? It's a shock. That's all I can say.
LA's going to win. I ain't worried about it.
Do you not see that he played all of y'all entire squad, the starting lineup, the entire fourth quarter? He about died.
That was a rookie.
And still couldn't do it.
That was a rookie coaching mistake. And everybody, you're entitled to that. You're entitled to that.
Luka is a con on defense. I already knew that. Us Spanish fans, we already knew that he didn't play defense. Hence the reason we didn't win.
LeBron don't play defense either.
Nope, he doesn't. All he does is walk out when he needs to. But what he won't do, even still, he won't take that damn shot. Game on the line. Austin, I believe in you.
Yo, I can't see how they call him the king. He out there shooting air balls.
He the GOAT though.
Yo, I can't. I don't see that.
He the GOAT though. He gives the ball up.
He the flopping GOAT.
Flopping GOAT. He has a chance to hit the game-winning shot. I don't care if it had no win in. He could have airballed. He could have bricked it. He could have missed it. He could have got blocked. As long as he took the shot, y'all could have lived with it. Anybody could have lived with the loss. But you passed it off to Rick. I ain't gonna take nothing from Austin. Austin is a good shooter. Not gonna say. But you're not who we pay to do this. Period. And y'all are dummies for believing in this man. Let me tell you. Let's see. Luka's a cold no defense. JJ thought he was playing 2K. He did. He had little energy bars going to them.
But that's what LeBron always wants. He wants a coach that's weak, that he can basically still run the team, but he's playing on the court. Like, the coach is always the scapegoat when it comes to him.
He said he got more game winners. You know, if he had more game winners than Kobe, it's only because Kobe didn't ever make it get to the last damn shot.
Right.
That's not the reason. The reason is he's played in 450,000 more games than Kobe. Of course, he had another shot.
Yeah, that's why he has like all the stats, because he's been playing forever.
He had 2 blocks and 2 steals in the fourth and gave up the last shot. Okay. 38 in 3 games. Retire. Nobody's asking him to keep playing. He can retire. I know he got more than enough saved up.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
He got more than enough. Yeah. No, we're not going to stop it. It's just trash. And then to top it off, after you lose the game, he don't even let the buzzer goes off. He walks to the damn locker room before the game. Don't shake nobody's hand. No sportsmanship. None of that, man. He's trash. But he's y'all GOAT. You cry, baby.
He ain't trash, but he ain't the GOAT.
Cry, baby. I call him trash. By sore and I stand on it. Okay. Anytime a grown man jump up and down in a tantrum with both feet, you stomp 1 foot as a grown man. When you jump up and down,
you can cry, hit him in the eye, or tell a lie. Lake and 7. That's all.
Y'all keep moving that number up. You know that, right?
Listen, I can't control it now. You gotta win at 7.
It's gonna be 8 too.
They're done.
Done for. Do you understand me?
We'll see that. We'll see what happens.
He's 40 and still top 10. Kobe and MJ was washed out at the end of their career. Man, they knew when to let it go. Sometimes just gotta
I'm not getting into a GOAT conversation. I'm talking about the Lakers. I'm not talking about GOAT. I'm talking about the team. I'm a Laker fan. Now let's have a GOAT conversation. Laker fan.
Whoa. He just need to let it go. Yeah, and let that damn ball his head go too.
Wow. Wow.
We'll get to the games on tonight in a second, but what y'all got here? Warriors gonna take care of this tomorrow.
It's over.
Yeah.
They just broke their spirit. They broke their spirit last night.
Oh, that fight. Well, I was like, damn, is this MMA? Did I turn the TV? I didn't know.
You're watching UFC. Exactly.
You know when Curry laid on the floor talking junk to people, you knew it was over. Because Curry don't want to fight nobody. He knew he wasn't going to have to.
Curry ain't about to fight nobody. He light skin. You know them light skin boys ain't trying to fight nobody.
Now
Yeah,
Butler fight though if it come
sure.
down to it. Draymond a fight if it come down to it.
Oh yeah, Draymond will fight for him, but he won't fight at all.
Man, Draymond got cheated out. Man, his past really came to haunt him last night. He did not deserve those texts. Period. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan.
The first one he did when he was protecting Curry, no, he did not. He was protecting the teammate.
He didn't kick my boy in the head either.
He didn't kick a dude in the head. You know that was a Draymond kick in the head. He should have got it out for that one. But
his body fell over.
And then when he tried to get up, how he tried to shoulder the dude in the thigh. When he tried to
when he hit old boy in the back of the head, yes, that was the elbow in the head. Go where, but you know he deserved that.
But what's funny is when your boy, the boy from Houston, who's that? Dylan, whatever his name is, Dylan, and he was talking junk to your boy Butler. You saw he's trying to laugh like he was scared because Butler wasn't playing that. Be like, listen, Bob, you keep playing.
Like, don't let the purple braids fool you.
Jimmy a thug. You keep playing. Jimmy a thug. Y'all go ahead and play.
Jimmy from Texas, man. Y'all better go playing. Draymond is a clown, man.
He's an enforcer. Like back in the day, you got to have an enforcer. He's an enforcer on the team.
That's exactly what you need. That's what Detroit needs in this series against New York. They need somebody who's going
to. They done.
It's a wrap. We can't even. We don't even need to say Detroit name no more. It's a wrap for them. So I guess we're going
71-70 with 2 minutes left in the third quarters.
And if the Rockets win something tomorrow, don't say nothing.
Rockets.
I called it last night. I said they were going to win last night. So the West and the East is kind of set to an extent. I think we already know what's going to happen, but we'll let it play out. 2 win, couple more to go. Tomorrow, I think it'll be a wrap for the rest of them. So even you, LA.
Oh, sorry.
So if you want to watch some games, we go to games that's on tonight as we already watched the 6 o'clock game, the Bucks and the Pacers wrap. Pacers and the Knicks is going on right now, 71-70. 2 minutes left in the third. Y'all better jump on it. 8:30, we will see the Celtics go ahead and close this out. We think we've all agreed on that, right? I think we all agree. Yeah. And this last one at 10, if anybody's for God's sake wait.
I normally can't make them late games.
Man, listen, I try.
It's only 9 o'clock here. It only comes on at 9, so we're good. We got that extra hour we can put it.
It's 9:30. You only got 30 more minutes for the game start.
For real.
I can't be up at night. So you can at least see the first half.
The next thing I'm like this.
And that's what happens. It's okay. It's okay. That's what happens. That's why you come to the barbershop Saturday and we'll tell you all about what happened.
Yeah.
But actually, y'all make sure y'all watch these games. Make sure you watch the WNBA on Friday. Whoo, that's all we got this evening. So what shout outs y'all got for us? I know we ain't talk about little Shador, but I've been praying for him. He's all right. Ain't nothing else going on over there, so I'm okay. But Richie, what you got? Our little guest. I sure appreciate you coming.
I enjoyed it up here. I always enjoy it. So these playoffs, I don't know what's going to happen with this. I know one thing: Cleveland's not winning it all. That's not happening. They're not winning it all.
That's a take. I can hear him say that. Oh,
I'm hoping my.
You see that chain back there?
I don't see it.
Let me move back. You see that? That belongs to me because I always vote right. That chain.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I take chain. TT wants to win it back, but he'll never get it back. And right now, we'll see at the end of the playoffs and get to see who get to keep it at least until I don't know another chance for us to damn throw it out there until football season. That's something we use football season every week. Every week, every single week we vote. We have to pick every game every week, and I think I beat them last year and all of the.
I don't know if that's true, but we're gonna leave that right there.
We ain't gonna worry about it. Yeah, what shout outs you got?
I'm just shouting out to everybody who's been listening, everybody who joins this podcast. Thank you, Richie, for jumping in on there. Put your Panthers back there. You know, we didn't talk about it, but I love that wide receiver pick y'all did pick it. Y'all can add to my other wide receiver who's from where? What's the other wide receiver y'all drafted last year? What school he went to?
I think he went to North Carolina.
Say it. You went to what? Okay, my fault. Just want to throw that out there. Y'all knew that was coming. But shout out to everybody who's listening and enjoying the podcast. And come on back on Saturday. We'll be here at 10 a.m. I think it's 10 a.m. Making sure we be
it's
here.
It's 10. And we're gonna go over the AFC.
NFC, that other
NFC.
side.
Yeah, we're on the AFC today.
Y'all
NFC.
allow me, I'll be back then.
We
Oh man, come on through. Always. You always invited.
Oh, sorry.
Come on in the room. Yeah, you gotta come on in the room. Sometimes we go to church in here too. I mean, everything's been prayed for at the barbershop.
That is. What about your shout out, sir?
Oh man, my shout out is to my bed that's waiting on me. Because I'm so tired. I have worked, dipped apples and made, oh my gosh, y'all. I'll be posting a little bit of everything we made today, but very productive day. But no, I ain't got no shout outs. Shout out to all the people out here watching. Paul, thank you for coming on. And everybody over on Instagram, YouTube. I got a couple people watch me over there and they always holler at me. Everybody's so bashful, but appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you guys go out, like, follow, share, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. Come holler at us Saturday, 10 a.m.
All right.
Until the end. Y'all know what time it is. Peace. We out.